Joel, going back to the ESPN story for a minute here, that was maybe as open as you've been with anyone in your career, I guess. What motivated you and inspired you to be so open for that?
I'm not sure. I think the background of, you know, the story, I felt like I didn't do it to put my story out there. I felt like, from the first conversation, I felt like it was genuine, whether it was positive and negative or negative. I felt like, for the first time, it wasn't about trying to get clicks off me. It wasn't about trying to find a quote to put it out there that's gonna, make you famous or whatever. I just felt like, I knew what would have come, what was coming with it. I knew positive could be positive. I knew it could be negative, but I liked the in-depth reporting that was going on and the questions. So from there, that's what I like. Even talking to you guys, like, there's a few of these guys that I've known you guys for a long time, and, I appreciate the work that you guys do. And, but that's what I like about it. And there's a few of you guys that also, do the terrible job of just, trying to get famous and get the clicks and, trying to pick at, each, some of the quotes or whatever, which is okay. We all have a job to do. I don't blame, those people. But then again, there's, also a few of those guys, of you guys that try to do as good of a job as possible and, tell the whole story. Not to try to make me look good or make me look bad, but to report it, the way it is. And, I just liked it. I just appreciate it, that, someone kind of, and to me, when I do this, like even talking to you guys, I don't necessarily have to give these long answers. I could just give a one-word answer. But to me, like I always feel like I'm helping you guys. And, if you're willing to do your job correctly, then, I'm willing to work with it. And I'm going to put myself in a position to help you guys. So, that's the way I felt.